Hello friends, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I am planning out the week of, I should have had my planner open because you guys know I'm bad at dates. The week of February 8th through the 14th, the week of Valentine's Day. I am using this Glam Planner kit called Odette. It is modeled after the Swan Princess, or like designed after, it's Swan Princess themed. And I'm going to be planning it in my Aura Estelle inserts. So let's go ahead and get into it. I did pair pink foil with it this week, just a lot of pink foil I had left over in my collection. And then I used my favorite Sticky Essentials underlay boxes to match the leftover pink foil I had in my collection. Some people call it rose gold. I don't think it's rose gold. I think it's pink. So here I'm just going to start off my planner like I do most weeks by laying down my bottom washi. I like to plan out the base of my spread working from the bottom up. Also, if you are new here, I really appreciate you watching my video. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, please think about subscribing. I'm really trying to make YouTube one of my priorities this year. It's just a really good escape for my mental health, honestly. So it's been really fun for me to put a lot of time and effort into. So I just would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, or even just gave me a thumbs up, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. Here I am just doing the Glam Planner double box hack that I came up with in my Anya Plan With Me. So if you'd like to see a real-time, not sped up version of me doing this, I would go watch that video, because I do show you how I do it in real time, because I do think that that is helpful. And like I keep saying, one day if I ever get enough free time, I'm going to do a video all about extenders. Also, I realize the lighting here isn't the best. It started off, it's okay here, and it's gonna progressively get worse because the sun was going down and I was losing natural light. But the lighting is a lot better in the day by day than in the base. So I do apologize, but you know, I'm only human and I'm filming using Mother Nature, so obviously not mistakes, but inconveniences are going to happen. So there you can just see I did what I like to call prepping my boxes for the spread. I got the double box ready. I got the box that I was going to use in the Thankful Thought with that swan scene on the inside prepared. I just really like to prep my boxes so I have less to look at when trying to figure out the placement of other boxes, if that makes sense. So here are those Sticky Essentials underlay tapes that I was just telling you about. She makes my favorite underlay tapes, or just foiled tape rolls in general of all time. They do take a learning curve getting used to using underlay tapes and ripping them correctly and not annihilating them, but once you kind of get the hang of it, they are so much more cost effective than buying bougie boxes. So I highly recommend giving them a try, and just having some patience with them if you use them. So because I was going to use the Odette box, the girl, that's the name of the Swan Princess if you didn't know, and the name of the kit in the Thankful Thought, I decided to put the prince on Thursday. I kind of like to put my other favorite box on Thursday and then Monday, so I did like the box with the swan and the book that says the Swan Princess, so I just decided to put it there. I did plan this base before I rewatched the movie, so you will see that in my plans this week. And rewatching the movie was really helpful. I haven't seen it. If you're a 90s baby, you probably know what the Swan Princess is. And I probably haven't seen it since the 90s. So when I rewatched it this week, it made a lot of this kit make sense. I do get why Elle mainly only focused on the swan and like the prince and the princess. However, I do wish some of the other side characters would have been more represented. But it's still a gorgeous kit, and honestly, I don't usually love spreads that I use like rose gold or pink foil with that much, because I feel like it doesn't quite shine like the other foils do. But I think this one is so cute, and I think the pink foil looks so great with it. Pink / rose gold. Again, it's technically titled rose gold, but I think most of the foil I used is more pink. Yeah, it was really good also getting to use up a bunch of stuff in my collection that I don't get to use a lot, because again, I like very rarely pull in this foil color, and I feel like that's really common. I feel like people either love rose gold and use it all the time, or they don't care for it and rarely ever use it. Now, I like the more coppery rose gold a lot more than I like the pinky rose gold. I just didn't feel like the coppery rose gold worked as well with this kit, so I tried to only use the pinky rose gold. And Sticky Essentials underlay boxes are somewhere in the middle of that, so they're perfect for like either foil color, which is nice. You see me struggling to lay down that box like straight. I'm trying to cut out as much of me fussing around with stickers as I can, because I know that that's not exactly the most entertaining thing to watch, and I do tend to pull up and replace stickers a lot, and I know that annoys some people. And honestly, it's just, to me, it makes it go by, like, editing it out, so when I do my voiceovers, I feel like it makes it go more smoothly, plus I don't have to ramble or talk as long about stuff during the base or the day by day. Then it kind of makes it go by quicker, and then you guys aren't here for over an hour, because I tend to have over 2 hours of footage a lot of times for these spreads, and that doesn't account for the time that I do what I call prepping a week, where I get the kit out and I lay it out and I pull all the foil that I think I might use with it from my foil binder, from my overlay tapes, everything like that. That's what I consider prepping the kit, so that takes time. And then during the week, I, pull stickers for each day, and that takes time off camera. And also, when I prep the week, I kind of start in my head to think about where I want to place boxes, if I need extenders, that kind of thing. So it's a whole process, and then obviously I pull the stickers for the day by day. And then once the week is over, that's when I make scripts. So I don't even make scripts until after all the day by day filming is done and laid down. So then I come back in and I lay my scripts down, and that's obviously all on camera, but the designing them and cutting them isn't. And then we have the whole editing process, which obviously the voiceover takes about the amount of time the video does, assuming no interruptions take place. But I spend a lot of time editing my videos, editing out times where I'm taking a long time to decide what to use, or whatever it may be, so that I watch my videos all the way through, so that takes, at least another length of the video and then some to edit out and cut out the sections I don't want to be in the video anymore. So I'm trying to spare you guys a lot of the, I don't want to say boring, because I love like every second of it, but I feel like the more boring parts to watch as a viewer. So yeah, just know when I film these when I post these 30-minute playing with me videos, I probably spend, if I have 2 hours of footage, I probably spend between 4 and 5 hours total on a spread a week, including the stuff I do off camera. So it's a big chunk of my week's time. I spend more time doing this than I do working out currently in a week. So that's, right now I'm working out 4 days a week for between a half an hour and an hour. So it's a lot. I feel like it would be really fun to do one video where I show every step of it, and my pre-planning and how I essentially prep my kits and my process behind it. I don't know if you guys would find that interesting. If that's something you would like to see, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. That kind of doing either of those things helps me gauge what you guys want to see coming up. So if you guys want a how I prep my kits video, let me know. I don't know how interesting it would be, because I feel like a lot of it just is very personal and depends on the kit, but maybe you guys might find that interesting, because I know I do like watching those kinds of videos as well. But I feel like my process is quite a bit different than some people, but it wouldn't necessarily be helpful to show. I don't know. I feel like I'm in my head about it, so let me know what you guys think. Here now I'm just going to go ahead and put the overlays, full box overlays on the boxes, just to add a little bit of sparkle. This wasn't one of those Glam Planner kits that came with custom foil boxes for the kit. I don't really know what she would have done for these, which is probably why she didn't do them, I would assume. But here I just cut a full box into, I think, fourths and put it on each one of the corners. Yes, that is what I did. I just checked my planner. Also, today, as I'm filming this voiceover, it is February 15th. It is the day after Valentine's Day, so happy belated Valentine's Day to you guys. And I feel like there's just so many crazy things going on in the world right now, apart from the pandemic. I just feel like if you're one of my friends that lives in Texas, I hope you're staying safe right now. I hear the weather is crazy there. That's pretty, intense to live in an area that's not used to snow and cold weather and then get a ton of it. So I hope you guys are all staying safe. And, there was the pile up on the freeway there. So, just whatever is going on where you live. I know there's stuff going on everywhere in the world right now, and there's a lot of unrest. Just know that I'm here if you need to talk. Send me a DM on Instagram. It is just RoseyPlans like it is here. And I do my best to always respond to DMs and trying to talk to people. I feel like right now it's hard to find human connection, and people, not necessarily people, but it's just a very odd time in a lot of people's lives, and I just want people to know that they do have somebody to talk to, because I know sometimes it feels like we don't, but I'm here for you, my DMs are here for you, and we will get through this together, friends, even if it seems like it is never ending. That's something I talked about a lot in therapy this week, was how a year ago I was so hopeful. I was with a guy I thought I was gonna marry. I was counting down the days till he was back from deployment. I was head over heels for him. We are no longer together. I was getting ready to meet two of my best friends at Disneyland in a month, and that got canceled because of the pandemic. And then every thing went worse with my school, and now I don't, because of the pandemic partially and because of my school, I don't know if I want to do the job I'm going to school to do, which is teaching. So it's just been a very weird time, and I know if I'm going through all this, then there's no way that I feel alone in this and that other people feel that way. So I just figured I'd tell you guys that I've just been having a hard time recently, I guess, finding things to look forward to, because it was like I always had a concert to look forward to, or a trip to Disney to look forward to, or, my ex getting home from deployment, and it's just very hard right now. So if you skipped forward to go to the day by day, I'm just talking about how I've been having a hard time, and my DMs are open if you need to talk. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So getting into the day by day, the first sticker I laid down is from Fox and Pip, and that is to mark filming / planning. They're kind of the same thing now. I use them interchangeably. That was me filming the Beauty and the Beast spread. Then using a Once More with Love munchkin, I marked that I watched You. I was trying to catch up with Ryan. I ended up hopping over him, and he had to catch up with me. Then I used this little foiled Once More with Love munchkin freebie to say that I changed the water filter in my fridge. It'd been beeping at me for an embarrassingly long time. Then I put down a paper and milk Maru to mark editing, and I realized I put down that edit script on the wrong spot, and I fixed it off camera, so my apologies. But that edit script is from Kinsey's Creations, and it is next to a popcorn doodle from Miss Jess Plans. I do have a code for Miss Jess Plans. It is Rosey20. I don't get anything from it. It's just because Jess and I are friends, and I am obsessed with her doodles. So feel free to use that to save yourself some money. Then below that, I use a Stick with the Plan Co. girl sitting on her couch on the laptop to mark class. And the class script is from Sticky Essentials. I'm going to mark class the same way every single day this week. I think that was a really cute way to mark class, and I like how it came out. The first thing I marked on Tuesday, February 9th, using a Glam Planner teeny girl, was that I thought it was Wednesday most of the morning. I was waiting for therapy. I told people I had therapy, and no, I don't have therapy on Tuesdays. I have it on Wednesdays. So below that, I marked doing homework, and for doing homework, I use a homework script from Sticky Essentials and a Fox and Pip girl every day this week, as well as an arrow from Planner Pixie Co. It was on a freebie, or they all are from freebies from her. And again, I marked homework the same way every single day this week. I've been really liking marking things consistently. Below that, I marked planning time using a Stick with the Plan Co. girl. This was where I planned out the base for the next week that you guys will see next week. Then I use a Miss Jess Plans Hulu TV doodle to mark watching Hell's Kitchen, because I'm still into watching Gordon Ramsay yell at people and pretending it is people at my school. It is my therapy. Below that, I marked class, and then I marked having a virtual date night with Ryan using a Glam Planner sticker and a script. First thing I marked on Wednesday with a Glam Planner girl, like throwing a temper tantrum and a nope sticker, was that basically therapy was canceled. I was really unhappy that it was canceled, because obviously the day before I was so ready for it, so I was extra ready for it this day. And not only was it canceled, but I was online waiting for my session to start, and the entire length of the session went by and she never got on, and she messaged me about 10 minutes after the session saying that she had had a family emergency, which I totally understand that part of it, and I'm really sympathetic to what happened. We talked about it, but it was still really frustrating to waste that time when I could have been doing homework, because before therapy started, and is the next thing I marked using that icon, was that I finished the Book of Boy. I could have spent another 45 minutes reading and getting that done, and I just had a ton of homework and was really stressed about it this week. So I was really frustrated that she couldn't have told me, earlier. So anyways, then I marked homework, then class, then I marked FaceTiming Jess for Miss Jess Plans. I used one of her doodles and 2 Kinsey's Creation scripts for that. Below that, I cut the movie marquee, and I'm going to use that to mark the Swan Princess. I have Swan Princess stickers coming in from Wonton and a Million. They're not in yet, so I'm just leaving that blank for now. I'm sorry that you're not going to see that sticker in this plan with me, but it's not here yet, and today's a holiday, so no mail. So the first thing I marked on Thursday was more homework, because again, I was stressed. I had not had this much homework given yet in a single week this semester, and I just felt like I was being buried in it. So below that, using a Hulu TV for Miss Jess Plans, I marked Hell's Kitchen. And then I used therapy stickers from Once More with Love and an appointment script to mark that I had therapy. We managed to reschedule it for the following day, so that was good. The next thing I marked, using a Mixie Cat Stuff drawing doodle, it was that my mom came to visit. She wanted to come calm me down and kind of get me on track with homework. I tend to do better when my mom's here and not goof off as much. I know that sounds really weird and really rude to her, but it's true. So then I marked that using an icon, foiled icon, that we made HelloFresh. Then we watched the Blair Witch Project, which I just used another foiled icon for because I didn't really know how to mark that. I hadn't ever seen it before, and it was just okay. I wanted something scarier than that. Then below that, using a Miss Jess Plans Netflix TV, I marked watching New Girl. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked at the top of Friday using this ox sticker from a Lunar New Year sheet from Once More with Love was that it was the Lunar New Year and it is the year of the ox. It kind of looks more like a cow, but I think it's the ox. Below that, using this foiled donut, I marked getting Krispy Kreme. This is a Jody Doodle script that I cut in half to make fit. Jody Doodles is no longer open. That is a shop owned by my friend Ilza Planned it, but Ilza is still, if you want stickers, message her on Instagram and she's willing to work stuff out for you. Then I had class that I just marked using that Stick with the Plan Co. Girl and the Sticky Essentials script. And then I used another Miss Jess Plans TV to mark watching Hell's Kitchen, of course. And then I did more homework because I told you I was buried in it this week. Then I used another foiled icon to mark making HelloFresh, a Miss Jess Plans Netflix TV to mark watching New Girl. And then I used the Stick with the Plan Co. Girl that I cut the bed portion off and just showed her laying like under the covers with a heating pad on her head to mark that I had a migraine. I have like only ever had a few migraines in my life, and oh my god, it was hell. Thank God it was gone by the next morning. I feel very fortunate that I don't get them frequently. So the first thing I marked on Saturday the 13th was that I got a new screen door put in to my house, so that's nice. And then using another foiled icon, I just marked that I went to my parents. I had a tutoring session to have some help with homework, and just have somebody to talk to that it is a teacher, because my school's not teaching me what I need to know. So I find like these sessions to be very helpful, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to afford tutoring, because otherwise I don't know how I would be doing this class or these classes. It's seriously insane. My school's just such a freaking joke, honestly. So then using this flag and another food foiled doodle, I marked getting Jack in the Box, and I got a Oreo milkshake and curly fries, which I didn't even taste because I was so into homework that I just inhaled them. But I think it looks so cute, and that Jack in the Box script is from Ilza or Jody Doodles. Below that, I watched more Hell's Kitchen with a Miss Jess Plans Hulu TV. Then I marked having another date night with Ryan where we watched You, so I used another rounded box, a Glam Planner teeny sticker, and a foiled date night script. Moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked using this really old, I think it was from a Advent, which was a Glam Planner foiled heart sticker, and I used a Valentine's Day script that was on an old holiday sheet that I had. Below that, I marked doing laundry. For this, I used just the bed that was in the kit and a laundry script. I marked my sheets. Wow, I wash my sheets every single Sunday. It's just a routine I'm in, and even though I washed all my normal laundry too and my towels, I just like to use the bed. I think it's really cute, and it comes in the kit. So whenever I have a chance to use those, I like to. Then I used this paper and milk present with a balloon to mark that it would have been my friend Natalie's 31st birthday. Below that, I marked having another date. This one was in person. Ryan came over, so I used a fox and cactus cat couple. First thing I marked that we did was watching NASCAR. The NASCAR script and the girl holding the helmet are both from Glam Planner. The girl holding the helmet is actually a subscription sheet that's supposed to be astronauts, but I think it works for racing because they wear the fire suits and have the helmets. Then I used another Glam Planner teeny girl that came in a recent subscription kit holding flowers to mark that Ryan got me pink roses and he surprised me with You, the book. Like, apparently the TV series we're watching is based on a book. Then I used the same Glam Planner sticker of the couple on the couch to watch that we watched You in person because the race was rain delayed. And then below that, using a Miss Jess Plans Switch controller, I marked that we played Jeopardy and he beat me. So what I'm doing here is these are all the scripts that I printed and cut myself using my Silhouette and clear sticker paper. I do have my supplies linked down below in my description box, so if you're ever wondering what I use, make sure to check there. I have updated it fairly recently, so there's a lot of current links to things I'm using and supplies that I use in my planner. But I like to add these in afterwards so that there's no confusion in the day by day. And then I already went through on the sidebar and for water and calories marked which days I hit those goals. Once again, we're not doing great on calories, but we'll get there. Water, I hit 5 out of 7 days this week, and I was very, very close on the other 2. So I'm just marking my workouts, which I completed lift 4 this week. So that was the last week of lift 4, and then my steps below that and giving you a little bit of a wiggle. So here you guys go. You can see that foil shine. Tell me below if you think it's pink or rose gold. I want to know. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I honestly have, I don't even know, just so much appreciation towards you guys. YouTube has been one of my best stress outlets in 2021. So just thank you guys for continuing to watch, and I hope you guys will subscribe to see next week's video because it's extra special and it may or may not be a collab. So that's fun. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this plan with me, you guys. As always, if you have any questions, let me know down below. My DMs are always open for you on Instagram, and I hope each and every one of you has an amazing week, and we will get through these weird times together. I'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.